Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm a +3 handicap playing 9 holes at Punta Cana's Cocotal Golf Country Club. This is the Hibiscus course. Hope you guys enjoy. So the first hole is a 350-yard par 4. Pretty straight. The green is a little on the left side here. Dead into the wind, trying to hit a low 2-iron. Worked out pretty well just down the right side. Now coming up to this ball on the right side of the fairway, this second shot, I have 114 yards in. I'm going to play a 50-degree, kind of flighted with a little bit of a draw. We'll see how this turns out. Made great contact here, hit it exactly how I wanted to. Lands about 15 feet short and just stays right there. As you can see, this is the approach coming up to the green. Beautiful course, was in pretty good condition. Some spots on the greens, but otherwise quite good. So as you can see, this is my putt for birdie, somewhere in the 12 to 15 foot range. This one is breaking pretty hard to the right. Again, this is my first hole. The greens are a little slower than I'm used to, so I was pretty low on this line. Still just going to brush that one in for par. And on to the next. This hole is a par 3. 189 yards. I have a little bit of help from the wind off the right. I'm going to play a 6-iron with a draw. Completely overcooked it. Little long, a good bit left. Have this pitch shot from left of the bunker. Not easy, definitely short-sided, but I do have a shot here. Play it pretty well. It releases a little more than I think, and I have about I'll call it a 10-footer up the hill. Should be like a right edge putt. And dead center. Hole 3, 550-yard par 5. The wind is helping here, if I remember. I'm trying to kind of hit a fade off this left side and let it ride the wind a little bit. I did double cross this a little bit and ended up going a little left here. As you can see, about 240 in. Again, the wind is still helping. I have the ball is above my feet, so I'm trying to hit kind of like a big 4-iron that draws in there. Didn't hit it bad, but didn't like get all of it, so this was definitely going to be short. Kind of a 25-yard pitch shot here. This is a 60-degree. I'm just trying to land it just short of the front edge. And actually hit quite a good shot here. It hits the fringe and kind of gets a fringe boost. So it ends up going a good ways away. Here's just the layout of the entire hole. A nice par 5, pretty wide open. So here's my birdie putt. It's about 20 feet. And there's not a whole lot of movement to it. It goes just barely left on me. So kind of a disappointing par on a wide open par 5, but we'll move on to the next. Hole 4, pretty short par 4 here. 373 yards. Trying to hit a 3-wood with the wind off the left. Kind of draw it into it. Hit this one really good, actually. A little down the left side and I didn't realize it would go this far. So it reached these trees, but technically still in the fairway. Don't have too bad of a shot. 74 yards, trying to play a low 60 degree. Again, hit this one good, right at the pin actually, but released a lot more than I thought and also carried a little far. So I have a downhiller, as you can see, about 20 to 25 feet, and it should be breaking a good bit right to left. Ended up reading this putt perfectly. And as you'll see a couple of times in this video, I'm not able to get to the hole. So that's dead middle with a little bit more speed. Not a bad par. Moving on to the par 3 fifth hole, 196 yards. Wind is helping here. So I'm trying to hit a kind of a smooth 6-iron, should get there. This was the worst swing of the day. Absolutely mishit it, but kind of got away with it. It just bled a little bit right and short. Have a long birdie putt from the fringe, but can't complain with the poor quality of that iron shot. This one just absolutely hammered. I don't know why I thought it was slower than that, but this is about an 8-footer coming back for par, breaking a good bit left to right. And luckily I could save that for par. So we're still at even at this point, all pars through 5 holes. Now hole 6, par 4, 417 yards, a little bit into the wind and off the left. I got a 3-wood, just trying to hit it fairly straight. This is wide open. This ended up being another pretty bad swing, kind of heeled it and spun it up into the wind, but it was fairly straight, so still ended up in the fairway, right side of the fairway. Now second shot here on 6, 152 yards, still a little into the wind, so I'm trying to play a 9-iron, kind of flight it a little bit. Made pretty good contact. It was a little out to the right and the wind wasn't hitting it, so it ended up past the pin. Again, not a short putt, not a bad swing, but not great. We have about 40 feet for birdie. Still waiting for that first birdie of the day. Felt like I hit a pretty decent putt here, but didn't quite have the line on it. Good speed, just a tap-in par there. And up until this point, pretty boring round, just 6 pars in a row. But on a course you're not familiar with, it's not too bad. Hole 7, par 5. I really like this hole, hit several great shots. So 543, just looking to play it right down the middle. The wind is helping here as well. This was probably my best drive of the day. Right down the pipe. A little more, that's what we're looking for. Now 220, again, a lot of help from the wind on this shot, so I did have a 5-iron. This was the best swing of the day. Absolutely smoked it right at the pin. As you can see, I liked it a lot. Thumbs up to the camera. I thought it was a lot better than it was. So here coming up to the green, you can see it was pretty downwind. That's where it landed. So just over the pin from 220 and released out a little bit. So again, another longish putt, but this one's for eagle. So hopefully we can get it down in 2 and get our first birdie of the day. I'd say this was probably about 35, 40 feet again. And a little bit like the other hole, read it perfect, hit a great putt, just didn't give it enough, right in the heart. Easy tap in birdie there. That takes us to 1 under. Now we're heading in the right direction. Hole 8, 433 yard par 4. I've got 3-wood. I was feeling good with 3-wood this whole trip up until this round. Didn't hit it great, but trying to hit a cut here. A little bit of a double cross. Kind of caught it off the toe and it went left. 143, still a helping wind. I've got pitching wedge, trying to play like kind of a trap draw just because of the visual from this tree. Put another bad swing on it. Kind of double crossed it and overcooked it to the left again. So this one's long and left. Shaking my head there. About a 15-yard pitch shot. This was hit pretty much to perfection. Short game did save me a little bit today because the irons and approach shots weren't great. But as you can see, put it to about 3-4 feet, and this should just be an easy tap-in par save. Just like that. Now on to the 9th and final hole here at Hibiscus. It's 304 yards. I could have tried to go with it with driver, but it's a little bit narrow up by the green. There's a lot of left to right wind, so I figured we'll just play it safe, try to put a 4-iron down the middle. Honestly, made another bad swing here. Kind of just flared it out to the right. But the fairway's so wide that it's still on the right side of the fairway. 90 yards in, little bit into, a good bit off the left, just trying to play kind of a flighted 54, let the wind take it. Hit it pretty good, but it started a little bit right of my line, and went a little past the pin. So that's what we're looking at here. Kind of a downhill 20-25 footer. Should be breaking to the left. And once again, good line, good putt, just didn't hit it, middle of the hole. So finishing up for par, that makes this a 1 under 35 at Hibiscus, Cocotal Golf and Country Club. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.